Welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. Hello Menchii, hello Rolf.
Hello.
Hello. So we're up here because I promised last episode that we're going to do a little bit more Botania. So let's do it. So over here Rolf built me a tree farm. And I'm going to make use of such tree farm for good things. And what I'm going to need is something called a Menchii. And for that I need a rune of gluttony, which thankfully I've made earlier, but I'm going to show the recipe anyway. Or at least I've made some of this earlier. Rune of winter, rune of fire, 2 mana diamonds. And the rune of winter is rune of earth, rune of water, 2 snow blocks, wool and some cake. And the rune of water is this one, which we made before, and you get the idea. You'll be able to follow it through. But it's basically, you can tell there's a lot going on. So we need 2 mana diamonds, a rune of fire, and a rune of winter, which I've made ahead of time up to at least that step. So you didn't have to watch, a ridiculous amount of stuff going on. And I'm going to need my living rock and my wander the forest. Yeah, I was busy, yeah.
That's...
Go on, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say that the most expensive runes are the 7 deadly sins, and they take the most effort to make.
Yeah, they do, and I didn't think it would be worth doing it on camera the whole lot, so I thought I'd do. So
oh no, just wanted to mention that they're the hardest ones to make. Well, not hardest, but most cost intensive.
Yep. And thankfully it won't take too long for this runic altar to make my rune of gluttony here. So let's chuck that on there and hit it with my wand, and I get 2 runes of gluttony, which I might end up using both actually, and put 2 Menchii down. So we'll see how one works to begin with. So to actually make that, it's a petal apothecary. We need some lime, red and white petals in mana form. So let's get those. So we get lime, red and white in mana form. Okay. And then in non-mana form we need lime, green, red and white. So we need a lime, green, red and white. So let's start putting them in. And our rune of gluttony, and finish it off with a seed, as you do for all of these. And there we go, get ourselves a Menchii. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place some dirt here and here. And I'm going to place the Menchii down just here. It's got a radius of 11. And you can see that it's already eating the leaves. You'll have to trust me that's the speed of leaf eating has increased. And you can see the Menchii is now filled with mana. So now we need to get that mana and put it into our mana pool. So easily done. Just grab the mana spreader here. Put this wand into bind mode, and we'll grab that and bind it to this pool, and you can see now it's tipping down, and we'll dump its mana in to the pool. Right, let's just make sure that's working.
Maybe you have to bind the Menchii to the spreader again.
It does look like that. It's not bound to the right spreader, so now it is. And now you can see the mana burst quite visually kicking over into here. That's going to be a massive increase in mana generation.
Yeah.
But I still think that it might not be fast enough. I'm also not hearing the Menchii going, but let's just check. It's emptying out. The mana spreader is fairly slow with this. We need to actually upgrade the mana spreader to the next level, but that's... I think...
it's eating again.
Yeah, I think to go up to next level it's an Elven mana spreader, which requires Dreamwood, which requires the portal to the Elven dimension. So we're not quite there yet. So let's just go and make another one of those. So that was what, red, lime and white in mana form.
I believe the flowers also have a cooldown period after they've eaten. That could be part of it.
No, not for the... I don't think for the Menchii. That's true of the fire ones that got nerfed.
Oh yeah, the lava ones, yeah. Okay, I couldn't remember.
Let me just check the recipe because I think I've forgotten all the colours I needed. But is it lime, green, red and white? Lime, green, red, white. I do have that. Okay. So I'd have a bucket. Yeah, good.
The Menchii seems to have a cooldown.
Does it? Well, even more reason to put a second one down then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got enough leaves generating.
Yeah. And finally our seed. Done. Second Menchii. And are you going to place it this side? Why is this got a radius? Alright, that's a bit worrying. And I think we've got a spare mana spreader. Yes, we do.
I don't think we have to place a second one.
I'm going to anyway, because that's already being limited. If you look, it's the mana spreader is full. See, look at this mana spreader. It's
but
filled.
it was empty for a while.
Oh well, it's not now. So it would just be better. Help its efficiency out. And then let's hook this Menchii into that spreader. There we go. And now both spreaders are in action. Oh, let me jump over. And now the mana pool is filling up with both beams, which seems to be doing okay. And what we can do is add more Menchiis around this tree farm. Because you're right, it does appear that they have some kind of cooldown on them. But we'll just add more, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'll do most of that off camera because it'll be repetition. Okay. Right, next step that I want to do, I think is actually part of the quest lines. Let me just check. Botanical Engineering is brewing. And I want to make a Botanical Brewery. Let's just check the recipe before I run off. Living rock. Oh, and a block of mana steel. Okay, interesting. And a rune of mana. So basically we need tons and tons of mana steel. Well, let's hope that what we've done here is going to facilitate us being able to do a lot of this. So let's just do, I don't know, 12. There we go. So I already got some mana steel that I'd prepared earlier. And a mana pearl. Let's do 2. So I've got a spare one in case I need another one today. And oops, missed. And there we go. Here's our second mana pearl. And let's check here for I've just clean forgotten what I was making. I know it's a part of it was the mana rune.
Brewery.
Oh yeah, the Botanical Brewery. Thank you.
And you're making a block of mana steel.
Yeah, I knew that part. I was at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a mana pearl. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a mana pearl. Perfect. Get that going. I've got living rock here. I'll grab a bit more living rock. The mana seems to be coming in pretty damn quick though. I think it's doing alright.
Yeah.
Doing pretty good, and the things you made really didn't take much mana to begin with, but
No.
the more mana the better.
Alright, let's go over to our crafting bench over here, and first we need a mana steel block, which I now have, and it's this and this, and I forgot something. I need a brewery stand, which I did not make. So let's make another brewing stand and add it to here, and then now we've got a botanical brewery. And what I'm going to do is place it here, and let's have a look at the quest book first. So they want a vial of revitalization, which is a neverwort, a gas tear, and a glowstone dust.
And the file.
Yep. Let me just get the first bits first. So neverwort, a gas tear. Actually, I need 2 of these for reasons. Well, at least 2, but I'll start off with 2. Neverwort and the vial. You are correct. We need this vial. Oh, it looks like we've got vials of mending around, but we'll get the mana glass vials. It's made out of mana glass. So what we need to do is grab some glass. I'll grab a small amount. Let's do 9. There we go. Alright. A mana glass is just glass chucked into a mana pool. Same with all the other things that we've been doing. Or not?
Yeah, but that's not normal glass.
Oh, I grabbed clear glass. God damn it. Alright.
It's okay.
Derp, derp, derp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. I may not need that many, but for stuff, but I just want to make sure that I've got a bunch around in case it comes up. That gives us 3 vials. So what I'm going to do is place the vial, which goes on the top. It does it automatically, so don't worry. A neverwort, a gas tear, and a glowstone dust. Then I'm going to bind this mana spreader and aim it over here, and now you can see it's in action. And it takes a little bit of time to make, but that will have that done. The other thing I'm going to want, and why I got 2 lots of these components, is it's like a necklace. Let me just look up Botania, it'll be easier. There are a lot of blocks in Botania. Here we go. It's these things. Is is like the blood pendants. Oh, did it finish? Oh, and it went into my inventory.
Yeah,
perfect.
it did.
Cool. So I guess we can hand that in, and that gives us flasks of restoration.
Yeah, if you're staring at the alt or the brewery and you have your wand out, it shows you a progress bar on your
Yeah. I
vial
explained that
of
when we
what
did
you're making.
Britannia when you were away, Menchii.
Oh, okay. That must be why.
Yeah. Otherwise I'd mentioned it. Anyway, blood pendants are going to be a problem. I can't make blood pendants. Oh, well, there goes that idea then. Interesting. So let's think about what we need to advance Botania then. Let's have a look at the quest book and see what it's suggesting for us anyway. So, Elven Manor stuff. So I'm going to see if I got it in my bag maybe. I'll just check. So my Botania book here. There it is. Let's have a look at how to make the Elven stuff. Let's look. Portal to Alfheim. So to make a portal, we're going to need 8 living wood, 3 glimmering living wood, an Elven gateway core, 2 mana pools, and 2 natura pylons. Well, let's make the mana pools first. Yeah. So we'll need 2 of those. I know I've got some stored in there, so let's turn these diluted mana pools into real pools. That's that. Then the natura pylons. Made using terra steel. Okay, so you have to do the terra steel process. Okay. Well, to make terra steel requires... so I'm going to have to go back a bit and do these section at a time. But
I could do the hydroengias if you want.
why don't you do that in the background while I work on this stuff. And I'm going to see if I've got all of these runes that it's requesting.
We also can make a hopper hawk. I could help Rolf and we could do that.
Oh, by the way, this mana pump from Botania, which I was mentioning before, is used to transport mana around with minecarts. So that's what that does. So I got the fire one. Let's grab another mana one, I guess. So we've got a mana pearl, and I've got some ingots. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the mana pearl, and rebind this over to that. Good. And while that's cooking up, I'm going to eat very quickly, and also I want to check to see if I left any runes in here by mistake. No. Okay. Nice.
Yay.
Okay. There's that. So now we've got mana, water, fire, earth. So I just need the air one, which is mana, string, feather, carpet. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Which is actually good because the other flower that I was going to make needs a rune of air. And you get a couple, I think.
Yeah, I will get a couple. So we'll make a carpet. Just grab some wool. And I'm actually going to make a few carpets and leave them in the ME system. So that's available. I know that we need feathers. What was the other thing? String.
String.
Okay. Carpet. String and feather. Get that cooking. Get another living rock ready. Oh, we don't actually have to put it to use. Hydrangeas are crap. Like, Rolf, really?
Yeah,
like,
really?
seriously. Yeah, they're just not worth it. They pretty much do the same as like a tiny sliver bit more than a day bloom. But yeah, it's nice to
They
complete
can work
the
at night.
quest. Yeah, but they can work at night. But to be honest, like, but they're really crap. Like, they're really bad. It's just not worth the effort. Okay, that should be ready now. There's my rune of air. And you said you needed some runes of air too, right? So there you go.
Just need one.
That's fine. It's in that chest.
Okay.
Alright. Then the rest of the stuff needed 3 of these lapis lazuli box. And is it called an agglomeration plate or something? There we go. That's what I'm after. Oh, and a block of mana steel. Do I have any more mana? Nope, I don't. Let's go make some more mana steel then. Oops. About that much. That'll do. I'm just going to use this terminal really quickly, Menchii. There we go. Done.
That's fine. I need grass, and for some reason we don't have any, so I'm gonna have to get some.
Okay. No problem. And then I believe we also need a few more lapis lazuli. Either we need... I can't remember if we need 4 or 5, but I'll grab 5 anyway, and the rest is living rock. Okay, good.
You know how to make grass? Tall grass, right?
Yeah, I need tall grass.
Go down to the bottom platform thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Follow me, Menchii. Menchii, follow me.
Now, I'm going to try and do this by memory, and I think it is this. If I'm wrong, then so be it. I'll look it up. But I'm pretty sure it's the corners as lapis. And then the plate on top.
Ah, shears doesn't work on them.
Good.
And I will check that in the book.
And here's some grass for you on the ground.
Thank you. The whole point of it was to make red root, was what I needed.
Oh, and it was wrong. Has anyone got a high level pickaxe? Because I can't pick up. I need a bronze level or higher.
I got an iron pickaxe on me.
Okay. Can you
Mine is crap, so no.
can you break the lapis blocks for me?
Oh, it needs bronze. No,
Yeah.
I can't mine that.
You can't mine it either. Okay. Well, that's a cue to make some bronze then, I guess. I only need 1 bronze. Well, I guess all 3 of us are having problems with our pickaxes, aren't we? So shall I just grab...
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, there's 3 bronze in here, so I'll just cook that up in the smeltery and get the pickaxe heads replaced, right?
wow, we got monomonum. Why not upgrade to that?
Okay, do you want to get that stack going then for me?
Yeah.
And just make 3 pickaxe heads with manulium.
Phenomenons.
Yeah, then we can fix my agglomeration plate. Okay, anything else that I need to do? Thing is, like, to be able to make a terrace steel ingot, which is something we need for the portal, we actually need this mana pool here to be about half full, and we're a quarter full. So what I suggest is that we disappear for a while. Off camera we'll fix our pickaxes with manulian heads and wait for this mana to generate. It's going pretty quick, but we do need to go off camera for it, otherwise we'll be here all day. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Alright, we're back, and apparently to get this to work, I forgot part of the process, so I'm actually going to fix that now. And that process that I was forgetting is sparks. So let's make ourselves some sparks. I think we're going to have the materials for it. I've made some white mana petals, and we'll just grab a couple of these sparks. And sparks are like mana spreaders in a way, and there are ways of manipulating it to work like such. So you put one above here and one above this pool, and now when this needs mana, it will drain off of this pool over here. They're going to be linked through the sparks here. I don't think I need to augment the spark for this, because there's literally just the 2. But there are different sparks here that I could say make a recessive one, which obviously I can't do because I haven't got access to the pixie dust without the portal. So therefore, because I need terrace steel to make the portal, it must work without the spark augmented. So now that they're linked up, I need to chuck a mana diamond, a mana pearl, which I'm just going to set it so just got 1 here, and a mana steel on here. And it might help actually that if I don't get in the way of the crafting and pick it straight back up again. It's going to fly above it. I'm going to drop, drop, and drop, and you'll see the particles are going to come over between the sparks, and there's some magic going on over here, and it does require a lot of, like, the mana pool is about half full, so we're going to see very quickly this mana pool is draining almost to nothing, and now I have 1 piece of terrace steel. And
wow,
it's going to take quite a long time, quite a lot of mana to continue this process, considering that was like, what, 10-15 minutes of waiting for the mana pool to fill up halfway. But that's the nature of this particular mod, is you know, slow and steady for a lot of this, but we'll speed it up over time with adding more ways of generating mana. Cool, but because of the complexity of the rest of the stuff that we have to do, we are unfortunately going to have to leave this episode here. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do next episode. It might be more blood magic, might be more Botania, but we'll work it out. There's
maybe Thaumcraft,
maybe Formcraft, maybe even some big reactor stuff. I don't know. We've got a whole bunch of things that we're talking about as potential projects, so you just have to tune in to find out. Menchii, did you get round to doing your vacuum hopper, or have we run out of time?
I'm trying to see if I have the ingredients. I think I might have them now.
Okay, well, let's see if we can help you make the hopper hock then. I've got the book, so you go and grab the materials, okay?
I'm messing with the materials.
Okay.
Tell me which ones I need.
Can you get yourself 2 grey pearls and 2 light grey petals?
Okay, I have
Alright, then what you need to do is drop one of each of the petals into the mana. So you've got them in mana storage. Then you need the Rune of Air.
I have the air rune and I have the redstone root. It was the petals I was working on. I was getting confused between mystical and non-mystical and all that stuff.
Okay, so make sure you've got each of those components that you need. And you just drop them into the Petal Apothecary with your rune. And grab yourself a seed. And hey presto, hop a hock. In the time that it took me to explain how to do it, I actually did it. So there we go. Right, quest book. You're so slow, Menchii. So slow.
I'm slow because I'm confusing the petals between which one is which and different kinds of... My brain isn't working.
Either way,
it's broke.
We get to hand in the quest. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that we've made Menchii look like he's powered by turtles,
No, it's a potato. It's a science experiment potato in my head, and it's malfunctioning.
Alright, let's finish up. So yeah, thank you for watching. As always, leave a rating or a comment, which we love to read. And yeah, for me, Fireweaver, Rolf, and Menchii. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.